Hello, YouTube fam. It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel that I rant and I review, fam. You know what? I'm feeling kind of good today. You want to know why? Because yesterday we found out that Mcfarlane is going to be doing some figures for Hasbro, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Transformers, Dungeons and Dragons. Far as page punchers, you know, a lot of people have been saying, "Hey, Unc, see, you missing a point there. Page punchers are only like three and a quarter." You know, so what is that going to really do for the community? You know, page punchers are like 7 inches, right? I think Captain Atom and, you know, some other figures that back there that came from page punchers. So, man, dude, it's letting you know that there's more than what you are thinking. And you know what? Mcfarlane is good for vehicles. So just imagine if he put his sights on G.I. Joe, man. I know I talked about this yesterday, but still, the possibilities are endless, man. I'm getting excited about this. You know, a lot of people are talking about the Transformers and, you know, they don't want him touching the Transformers. What if they don't transform? My thing is, give him a minute to get into it. Let's see where he goes with it. Let's look at it. You know, people are saying how horrible he is with the figures and how everything is posed. Everything has super long legs. You know, the wait time on his figures are not super long. And, you know, my thing is, you got things to look forward to. You want to see vehicles. Like I said, you got the Batmobile, the Bat Raptor, the Bat Cycles, the Batwing. Dude, this man done created vehicles for Avatar, the big birds, the amp suits, man. He got some of everything. So it's letting us know that this man can create something that's affordable. Now, don't get me wrong. The Batwing was expensive as hell, but if you got the bread, like I said, Spin Master had one for $19.99 when it was on sale, gigantic. So my whole point is, you know, you can pick and choose what it is that you want to what you want to buy, because it is a battle. You battling other collectors. You know, then let's talk about this. A lot of people are saying that a lot of YouTubers are at fault for stuff going missing at Ross. You know, as far as resellers coming in and buying up everything. Man, you know what? Look, there is somebody going to tell something. And you know what? The only way that we will know if it's somebody say something. And see, we don't want nobody to say nothing. We don't want nobody to hip anybody to what's where. Man, you know what? Look, Ross is a good place to buy Funko Pops. You know, they got some shit that, you know, you'd be like, wait, hold on. That's really expensive. Why is it at Ross? Because wherever it came from, nobody knew how much it cost or how much it was worth. Look at all of this stuff that's popping off, man. Just imagine what G.I. Joe will look like under Mcfarlane, man. And, you know, I want to talk about, I know I went off subject with that for a second. You know, I want to talk about they're finding trouble bubbles at liquidation places. Now, I seen like the pictures and I seen everybody commenting, asking where he got it from. And then he explained where he got these from, gave the location and everything. It ain't nowhere near here. I think it's Pennsylvania somewhere. Philadelphia or something, I think. But what he said was the Trouble Bubble, Python Patrol Trouble Bubble was $27. And it has some of those new Python officers for like $13, I think, man. And I'm like, damn, like, yeah, you know, again, man, you know what? When I see stuff like that, it makes me feel good. It makes me, you know, say, damn, you know, there's a possibility that this is out there, that I could do this, I can get that, I could do all of this. And I just want to reiterate all of this to you all. It's not like it's out of the realm of possibilities. We seen shit pop up at Ross that, man, just like, damn, I seen the Dark Phoenix. I seen people pulling out the Dark Phoenix. Avalanche, Long Shot, Wolverine. What's that other one? Spiral. I'm seeing some shit that I'm like, damn, $5.99. Then people are showing the Mystique VHS tape. Dude, they showing some different Star Wars figures. You know what? I haven't hit Ross up in a minute because, man, you know what? I've been on some other stuff lately, you know, but damn, I'm like, wow. And like I said, shit, online stores are just about the same, man. They throwing deals out there too, and people were like, man, but this, uncle, that's $10.99. $10.99. If you want it, get it. If you don't get it. My point is, if you wanted to actually break into a new line, this is your way. This is your chance. When a lot of those reactionary figures went down to $2 at clearance in some places, and they were cheap at Ollie's, I was telling people to jump on because they were on Target clearance for a while. And I'm like, man, like the first wave of some of those, I was telling people snatch them up. Those G.I. Joes, those Marvel Legends, get them while they cheap. You don't have to go and get the second wave or the third wave at full price. Just wait till it go down. Play the long game. This is how you get into new toy lines. By paying attention to what's going on, fam. You ain't no win if you don't play. And people just miss that fact. You're not going to win if you do not play. And what I do when I get out here, man, I make sure I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm playing the long game sometimes, and sometimes I don't play the long game. Stuff that I know that I may not see again, like the Trouble Bubbles, man. Like I said, I bought them full price, and I got like $15 off. And I was like, I'm okay with that. I didn't have to pay shipping. I just went to the store and got them. My thing with that, and I tell everybody this over and over again, some things I tell you don't wait on because, hey, you may not see them again. Or if you're waiting on clearance and they go on clearance, you may not get them. Somebody else may beat you to the punch. There's no limit on clearance. They're not limiting clearance. They want to get clearance out. Like those Indiana Jones figures when they were at Target and they went clearance hard, like those Dungeons and Dragons figures that went hard on clearance. A lot of people didn't see none of that. A lot of people want Mcfarlane to do like Mask and stuff like that. Like, do Hasbro own that? Because I remember that was Kenner's, right? Or something like that. But you know what? You got to look at it. I'm looking at what could be. I know it is right now as far as with Hasbro. Like I said, 20% of the workforce has been laid off. They're struggling. They're restructuring. So restructuring, man, is almost a step before bankruptcy. So we need to be paying attention. Oh, I don't want Mcfarlane to touch these. I'm going to stick with Hasbro. But if they go bankrupt, what happens next? You ain't going to get shit. Let's worry about all of this when it comes. Let's see the reimagined figures. Let's see what stuff looks like before we go ahead and say, that's a pass for me. See what it looks like. People like, I don't know if I want to see what his reimagined Power Rangers look like. Man, do you know the Power Rangers are damn near the smallest looking figures out there, man? They're not big unless you get the Super 7 ones, man, and they're overpriced. My thing is, man, when you start investing in this stuff, you want to see your money's worth. You want to see, look at these figures. Hell, if you want to look at anything, look at the Mattel He-Man figure. Look how big that is. Just look at it, man. Just look at everything about it. That's how you want all your figures to look. Not so sculpted differently, but you want them to be able to be like, damn, okay, I could see the value in that. You want to see the value in your money. Shit is going to go up. We all know that. It is. But see, that's the thing that we're looking at, man. I'm just excited to see where we can go with this, man. I'm excited, that stores have clearance. I'm excited that, Ross and Burlington are coming through. People are talking about the Thor hammer, the Black Panther mask, shit, just some of everything, man. And, the, stuff at Ollie's, like the shields and everything. Target with the Agent Carter shield. Man, I haven't seen neither one of those, man. But I would have loved to seen that blue and silver Captain America, Winter Soldier, whatever it is, shield, man. It looked amazing, man. I would have loved to have that on a wall hanging or in a video with it just up here, just like this with me talking with it. Man, you know what? That's the thing, though. You got to make sure you understand your lane. Dude, we all got different lanes, and people make it seem like we all going to stick in one lane, and, we shouldn't be talking about certain things. We should be about other things. Man, I'm going to tell you something. I'm enjoying my damn self. I'm having a good-ass time. And like I said, don't ever have somebody sit there and make it seem like it's not okay for you to have a good time or enjoy yourself collecting and all of that. The reason why I picked up some of the Super 7 Battle Android Troopers for G.I. Joe, because I want to see how those look. I want to see how those fare against the ones that I got, the 6-inch. I want to see, what's what, man. You know, how the accessories look. You know, is the plastic bent like the Simpsons figures is, man? You know, I want to know. I want to know, what am I getting into, man? How fun could this be for just not me, but for all of us? It's just amazing, man, that, you know, deals are out there. As far as gym shoes, deals are out there on shoes, man. Jordans ain't like they used to be. Like, they used to sell out all the time. They're not selling out like they used to. People are, like, tightening their purse strings. Different shoes are coming into play. We got New Balance that I'm kind of checking out. I'm in New Balance, but I got Air Force Ones. I got Air Max, Jordans, Adidas, LeBrons. Some of everything up there. I had Yeezys, man, but, you know, I wore the hell out of them, man. They were pretty cool back in the day. Man, but I'm going to tell you something. And I want you to look at this, man. This situation that we're in right now is something that we could all enjoy. Like the Blu-rays, the prices are different. Like I tell everybody, if you're near a Goodwill outlet and, you know, you get stuff for cheap, people were telling me, man, I don't know why you ban video games, man, but if I could pick them up for $1, I'm all in. If I could pick them up for under $5. People been talking to me about retro gaming. Super Nintendo games are not super expensive. You can buy a lot of 5 games for like $30. You know what? You're not going to find them like you used to for $2 and $3. Man, that generation is gone. You know, you got all these resellers out here that's taking up everything. So you got to look at, how could you get this? How could you build your collection? I tell you, piece at a piece at a piece at a time. You know, like I said, before you know it, you have a ton of damn games and you ain't even playing them. People like, I don't know why you going to the Goodwill bins. Man, I'm going to enjoy my damn self, have a good ass time. I'm going to buy Blu-rays. I'm going to buy, you know, I'm going to be discerning about some of the DVDs I buy, but I'm still cool with that. Like I said, you got to make your situation work for you, man. Like I said before, I was taking down some of the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse figures. Man, I'm doing that because I got too many of the same damn He-Mans and too many Skeletors. I want to make sure everything is cohesive, man. I want to have different figures up there, like Faker, the blue one, Buzz Off, you know, shit like that, man. I don't want to have just the same 45 figures up there of the same damn Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman. That new Mcfarlane Wonder Woman that's coming out looks amazing. Man, that Red Tornado, amazing. Animal Man, amazing. Dude, he got some heat coming out. And like I said, not everything is going to be a banger. You know, when he do whatever he does with some of the Hasbro properties, it's going to be what it is. Man, I want to see if we can get him to do some other stuff, man. Because like I told you, I remember NECA was trying to do some DC stuff, like Batman and stuff like that, and Superman. I was like, I don't know about that. You know, to me, they just not the ones for that. Far as me, I'm looking at the long game here, man. I want us all to enjoy, you know, what we can find out here. I enjoy looking at the group over on Facebook and how everybody's so excited about what they found and what they're picking up. They're showing it off. They're telling you where to get stuff at. Man, you know what? That's the thing. In this community, you got to share. There's going to be good and there's going to be bad. There's going to be shit where you be like, man, I wish I didn't share that with people. But you know what? If I'm the only one buying shit, this place ain't gonna stay in, you know, business for long. If nobody else know about anything, man, you know, whoo, that's my honey hole. I hear people say shit like that. I ain't gonna tell you about my honey hole or nothing like that. I said, okay, next thing you know, his honey hole is closing. He asked me, why is his honey hole closing? I said, nobody else know about it. When you keep shit too much of a secret, it stays a secret. Nobody else knows, so your secret died with you. Now all of a sudden you crying because you can't get the shit you used to get. When collectors come somewhere, like I said, people are not going to travel from Maine to California to get action figures. Unless it's some sort of big convention that they want to go to. But that's not going to happen. You know, I get mad when the community beat up on each other about, you know, things like Funko Pops, diecast, you know, Barago cars, that's 1A for Maestos, or Hot Wheel cars, you know, V-chests or Blu-rays and shit like that, gym shoes and video games. small electronics, watches, cologne. People are going off over everything because they figure this is not what I collect. I collect action figures and Transformers. Yeah, I get it. But everybody else don't collect that. You know, it's fun to see what everybody else is doing. And it's fun not to have those people in your hobby. Because some of these people got deep-ass pockets. You may have deep pockets, but some of these people's pockets are extremely deep. And I was looking like, damn, okay. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.